I think that's pretty obvious. We're disappointed. To lose a home game, obviously we a big 3 points at stake. We're obviously going to be very disappointed. We're a good crowd here. I thought at Woolwich we'd got ourselves back into it, and but listen, we can comb over all the bits and bats of it, and we will do, in order to try and improve us. There was certain things that we know that we had to be better at. I think the first half I thought we played well, and we're unlucky to go in a goal down, to be honest. I think we were very unlucky. Then we come into the second half and we got the equaliser, and then obviously we're disappointed so soon after getting the equaliser that we give away the goals, the types of goals that we do. I mean, we'll complain about them, they'll say they're good goals, we'll say we should do better. That's the nature of football. It's as honest as I can be. We're disappointed with certain moments that we got ourselves into good positions and we never showed the quality that we know that the boys have got. Maybe too many times we didn't show that little bit of quality that's needed to be the difference in games that are as such a valuable 3 points as what they are tonight.
Yeah, first off, looked the better side, but perhaps it's not quite clinical enough when you needed to be.
Yeah, well, just like I said, I thought we got ourselves breaking onto their back four quite a lot. Weren't good enough really with the ball, or composed enough to go and finish off the moves. When the chances came, we had one or two in a tight game, didn't take them, and I think that was the story of the first half. But to be fair to the boys, they kept going, they kept fighting until the end. They'll be disappointed with tonight, but now it's just about now dusting yourself down, getting on with it and moving on very, very quickly. That's what it is. Of course, we're disappointed, there's no doubt about that, but there's still a long way to go.
One apiece, 5 minutes into the second half, you must have been really encouraging. You think, didn't quite get our reward in the first half, can we move on from here? And then you find yourself 2-1 behind.
Yeah, well, you want to get the momentum from getting the next goal. We spoke about that at half time. We said, look, get the next goal. We're disappointed at half time. We had to realign them and say, look, there wasn't an awful lot wrong, except for maybe finishing the one or two chances that we had that were probably the only ones in the game up to that point, and being better going into the final third, being a wee bit more composed and showing a wee bit more quality that we know that we have. So we were fine, and come out the second half, like you say, a great cross from Norburn to Cook, and he finishes it great. So you think, here we go. Then we're disappointed with the defending from then on in. Listen, we'll comb over that and we'll go through that with the lads. But I think everybody was here, we'll probably be able to do that along with me. They don't need me now standing here and telling them what they already know. But what we'll do is get ourselves going again very, very fast.
Disappointed from 2-1 that you're never quite able to get control of the game back again?
Well, I think then we give away a penalty, don't we? Very quickly. We maybe found ourselves a wee bit unfortunate that the keeper makes such a good save from a deflection that you think that I thought it was going in, but the keeper, fair play to him, he's made a good save. Again, that would have maybe changed the course of the whole thing, but it wasn't to be. And then I think we showed a wee bit of poor defending from the corner that came in before it, and you're thinking, look, don't just get your jobs right. I don't know if it's a penalty or not. Again, I'd need to have a look at that. I think it might be a wee bit harsh. I don't think he's particularly used his hand to gain an advantage. I think the ball's sort of hit him. That's my initial thought, without me being able to see it back again. But then at 3-1, obviously that makes it very difficult for us.
Scotty, a little bit unhappy with the second one that went in. I mean, obviously a lot of space for Jarrell to run into in the first place, but Scott a little bit unhappy with the way it went in.
Well, listen, I'm very conscious that we're going to move on. We obviously know the detail within all of the moments that we want to get better at. That's the important thing. It's not a time, I don't believe, to start to dig certain things out. We will be disappointed, there's no doubt about that. The lads are disappointed with the moments that we had that we could have done better in. There's no doubt about that. And that's the moments that make the difference in these games. when you're fighting for such a valuable 3 points. But that's all it is. It's 3 points. It's a valuable 3 points. We understand that. A big crowd here, and we're disappointed that we haven't won a home game. But you've got to show character now, like we've done many times, and we'll come back in Thursday and we will be prepared to go to work again.
It's a cliche, isn't it? But if you can't beat the sides that are close to you, don't lose to them. And I suppose in terms of top spot, that's quite a pivotal defeat. Do you see it that way?
I think losing any game at Tranmere is difficult for us to accept, because that's the standards that we set. But we just move on like we do. We know, like we say, win, lose or draw. We move on to Thursday now. We'll comb over the performance. If there's things in it that we need to speak to people about, we will, and there's no doubt that we will. But it'll only be to make us better for the 11 games or so to go. That'll be it. It won't be any digging people out or anything like that. We don't work like that. It's a continuous improvement job. And then we'll get Friday and get down there and try and get the first goal in the next game. And that's all you do. You keep moving on, and you just keep trying to do the next thing that you do very, very well.
Next one is Maidstone. I mean, the last season you talked about some players being suited to playing on that sort of pitch or not. Presumably that still applies to some of your squad for Saturday perhaps, and some you might have to change.
Well, some won't be available for that, that's for sure. Some, as will unfold, we don't want to give anything away, but there's people who won't be able to play on that surface. It's just the way it is. That's down to them as individuals. They suffer after playing it. So with so many important games still to come, we don't want to lose anybody now. So we always had in mind it won't be a reaction related to tonight. We always had in our mind that we didn't want certain players, or certain players made us aware that it would be difficult for them to play now.
Jake Kirby, Evan Gum's not on the squad at the moment. Tell us a little about their situation at the moment.
Well, Evan Gums has got a broken leg, and Jake Kirby has got medial knee ligament damage, so that's quite self-explanatory.
Just training injuries. It's just one of those
Evan broke his leg on Friday. Sorry, what day was the day? Tuesday. He broke his leg yesterday in training. So we'll see. He's in a pot at the minute, so we'll have a look at that. Thursday's going to go and see the specialist, and we'll make sure that he gets what he needs to make sure we get a fine young man and a good little player back on his feet as quickly as possible. And
Jake, having fought back so hard from his broken leg, and now back him too, it's awful.
Yeah, he's got a medial knee ligament damage now, so he's in a brace as well. So yeah, that's why they weren't available.
And all lads played 90 minutes today, so is that one eye on the weekend and the 5 subs and sort of not putting them on for the 90 minutes?
No, we just felt that there wasn't really any need to change anything. We know the threats that we get from the front too. You always feel that maybe they might nick you a goal. Tollett, you know that he's got that quality. Connor Jennings, if you go right through the whole team, listen, they're all good players. They're all players that you can expect at any stage to try and do something that could get you back in the game. And as the game drifted away from us, there was no need to chase it or anything like that. It was just about keeping the shape and trying to get something out of it. But listen, we did, in the fact that they kept going. They never let their heads down. They tried to keep doing the things that we know that we have done to get us success. We just need to be better at it in these big games than we went today.
And given the notes about those injuries and on the squad, a chance a player might come in to boost the numbers quickly?
We have hopefully got something done. We'll speak about that when the time's right, but tonight it's about dealing with the game.
And yours